Hi there, welcome to Huson DIY. My name is Ben. Thank you for watching this video. So this video is going to be concentrating on the new Echo Show 15, which I purchased at Amazon Prime Day. So there might be people out there that have done the same or got another Echo Show device. So I've got a previous video that I've done an unboxing and installation of the Echo Show, which I'll put a link to on the screen now. I've previously also done another video which went through the connecting the BlinkVideoDoorbell, so an installation of that, but also connecting your BlinkVideoDoorbell to the Echo Show 8. So this, when the doorbell was pressed, it would show the video after a few seconds on the Echo Show 8. Now, I've answered a few questions on that video. People have been having some problems with it. So what I thought I would do is I would step through the same process of linking the BlinkVideoDoorbell to the Echo Show 15, because that's exactly what I want to do. I want to be able to press the video doorbell and it appear on the Echo Show 15. So one of the differences with this though, what I wanted to do,
Okay, so as I said, we're going to look at my existing setup first, show you what I've got going on, and then that'll make a little bit more sense explaining what we can do. So let me just head out into my porch area here. So at the porch, just outside the porch is where we installed the video doorbell. Let me show you that now. So there's the video doorbell installed there. Okay, so inside, the first one we've got inside is I've got the Blink Mini. I've got the white Blink Mini there. So as you'll see in the app, when I show you the Blink application, that Blink Mini acts as a chime. So if you've got a Blink Mini connected to your Blink system, you can use the Blink Mini as a chime. So as a ding dong or whatever you've got. We have that in the porch. It's pretty loud, to be fair, but I guess you could have that situated somewhere else in your house so you could hear it if you're upstairs, for example, if you've got a bigger house. Okay, so if I walk through into the kitchen area now, so I'll show you the kitchen area. This is where we installed the Echo Show 15. So that's the Echo Show 15 installed there, looking smart. See, it's just found me, it's seen me there. So that's the Echo Show 15, which is what we're going to set up the Blink application to show. I'll do a separate video on there of some best bits about the Echo Show. So that's Echo Show 15. If I then go through here into the sitting room, this is where the Echo Show 8 that we had in the other room before the 15, that's going to be in here now. It's not plugged in yet, but that's going to be in here. And then what else we've got as well in the downstairs landing, let me just show you, I'll just turn this light on. Down here I've got a plug-in Blink Flex, I call it, not Blink, sorry, Amazon Echo Flex. So that's plugged in down there, and that again acts as a notification device as well, so if the doorbell goes off, it announces itself on there. So that's everything downstairs we've got. So what we'll do now, we'll jump over to the Blink application on my phone and the Alexa application on my phone and step through the setup I've got. But that gives you a good physical bearing now of where I've got my doorbell, Echo Show 15 and other devices. Okay, welcome back. So I'm sat down at the table, I've got my phone here. So I'll jump down to the phone and show you what's going on the phone. So basically what I'm going to do first, I'm going to show you my setup in the Blink application. I'll come out with doorbell settings. So in mine I've got 3 setups, I've got 3 modules set up in mine. So it's because I've got different kits and got a module with each one. And what I wanted to do is to ensure that the Wi-Fi signal was good. I did use all 3 modules. So on the indoor one, I've got some different ones situated close to that indoor module. So I've got one that is on the outside, but it's just on the outside of the house. One in the office, which is a Blink Mini. One in the conservatory, which is one of the original Blinks. Kitchen and living room. So I've got those ones. Huson outdoor, that's the workshop area. So I've got one in the bar, one in the workshop gym area, one on the garage pointing out to the driveway, one near the garage wall pointing to the house, and then the third module, I've got one at the back garden, got one in the porch, which was the Blink Mini we saw, and then I've got the Huson doorbell, which is the Blink Video doorbell. So those are my three setups. So you can see that's all set up, all three individually connected to different sync modules, but all within my app. So you can do that multiple systems within the same application. So you can see for this one where my video doorbell's connected, I've got a sync module is online, and it is, I don't know if you can see in here, but it definitely is sync module 2. So it definitely is sync module 2, just to confirm. Okay, so let's go back. So that's the Blink Video doorbell. So let me show you. So if I do a live view of that, that's not the right one, sorry, apologies. Go to my doorbell. So you see 3, 4, 5, about 5 seconds to kick in, which is, I find, is the kind of common 3 to 5 seconds. If there's an issue network wise, it might take longer, but 3 to 5 seconds usually in. So that's the doorbell view. Okay. So what I'll do now is I'll jump over to the Alexa application, and we'll have a look inside the Alexa application, what I've set up so far, and what we're going to do. But before we do that, I've just remembered one thing, apologies. Let me jump into the settings of my Huson doorbell. So I just wanted to show you. So if I get rid of that, sorry. If I go down here, look, so you've got chime settings. So chime settings, you've got use your Blink Mini camera as a chime. So if I click on that, you choose, I've only got one Blink Mini in that system, which is the porch one. So I don't know if you can choose multiple ones because I've only got one Blink Mini, but in this system, I've only got one Blink Mini and I've chosen that one. So when someone presses the doorbell, that's instant as well, because your Blink Mini is constantly connected because it's constantly powered. So it's kind of instant on the Blink Mini, which is really good. That's just to show you that. So we'll jump over to Alexa now, have a look at Alexa. Okay, so let's go back into the Amazon Alexa application now. So this is the application as it is. So let me show you a couple of things. So in here, I've got my Echo devices. So I've got some that are kind of I still use, some that I don't use anymore because I've got rid of them. But you can see all my Echo devices there. So hopefully, I've not actually looked at the kitchen one yet. Oh, there it is, yeah. So the kitchen, there's an area called kitchen, or a group. I don't know if it's an area or a group, but there's my Huson's hub. So if I click on that, you can kind of see the details there. So you can do different controls there. Look at the camera from there, which I'll show you if you want. Let's just look in there. So you've got a great view of my radiator and my shelf over there. So that is live. Okay, so let's leave this and go back. And go back again. So as I mentioned previously, I've done another video where we step through the Alexa routines, clicking on the Blink Video doorbell, and it's showing on the Echo Show 8. So as you've seen, the Echo Show 8 has been moved to another room now. I'm not using that in here, I'm using the Echo Show 15. So the main aim of this video is to set up the Alexa Video doorbell to show on the Echo Show 15. So let me just show you the previous routines first. So within the Alexa application, if you go to more, you've got the routines. And as I said, this is kind of unsupported. It's not built into Blink, it's not built into Amazon Alexa. It's kind of a workaround to get this working. So by no means is it perfect, by no means is it fully supported by Amazon at all. It kind of is a little bit of a bodge just to get it working. So let me show you them first. So I created 2 routines. So you've got to do 2 routines. You've got to do a start and a stop routine. So, or a show and stop, as I've called them. So you can see here I've got the show, doorbell, Echo Show. So this is name of it. the action is there. So when the Huson doorbell is pressed, which is that one there, when the Huson doorbell is pressed, at any time. Obviously, it can be at any time, so you could restrict that to day, night, certain hours. If you know that you're in every night, you might want to just show it on there on a night time because you don't need it on your phone, for example. I don't know, that'd be someone else's shout. What you need to then do is the action. You're essentially telling the Echo Show virtually to show the doorbell. So you would say, Alexa, show the doorbell. This is essentially telling the Echo Show to do that virtually, if that makes any sense. So you can see there, you can type whatever you want. So literally show Huson doorbell from Huson's kitchen. So Huson's kitchen was the previous Echo Show 8. So in theory, I could just change that now to Huson's hub. So when the doorbell is pressed, virtually it says to the Echo Show, show Huson doorbell, acting from the Huson hub, which will then show the doorbell on the Huson hub. What I wanted it to do is, as I explained at the beginning of the video, if someone presses the doorbell, I could be out, and it could be 10 seconds for me to get the notification, to press on it, to then look at the doorbell. So if I do that, it would let me do it on my phone. If I set this like this, as soon as this runs and shows on the Echo Show 15, it wouldn't allow me to look at the BlinkVideoDoorbell on the Blink app. It only allows one video stream at once. So this could be you looking on your phone, it could be a wife or partner looking on their phone, or it could be shown on the Echo Show. It will only allow one of those streams of video, which is a little bit of a pain, but you can see why it's only sending one video stream out. So that was one issue I found before. It would always show on the Echo Show, but I'd be out and about, someone would ring the doorbell and I wouldn't be able to see it because it was showing on the Echo Show. So what I'm going to do, just to prevent that, is add, hopefully, if I remember right, a wait. So I'm going to add a wait in first. So if I click on wait, and it only needs to be, I think, probably 10 seconds. I think that's enough time for me then to be able to look at my phone and do that. So let's set that to that and do next. And there you can see that's saved there. That's the routine saved. So if I come out of there, we'll jump over and do the stop one now. Okay, so let's look at the stop doorbell Echo Show. So the stop doorbell Echo Show, which was exactly the same concept as the start doorbell. But what this is doing, this is, as you can see, it's activated when you press the doorbell. So the routine is activated at the same time as the show doorbell, and the stop routine is activated at the exact same time. What this one does, you can see, it's at any time. So that's how I've set it. The difference is here, you can wait 1 minute and 5 seconds. So what this is doing, it's waiting 1 minute and 5 seconds after the doorbell was pressed. So it's counting up, it's doing a timer, counting up to 1 minute and 5 seconds, at which point it's telling the the Echo Show to stop. So whatever the Echo Show is doing, it will send a command to it just to say stop. So if the doorbell video is being shown on the Echo Show, it will just stop that. It'll do a virtual command of Alexa, stop. That's what it'll do. So that's that one again, and that's coming from the previous Echo Show. I had the 8 from that one. So if I switch that one to Huson Hub, which is my Echo Show 15, then go back, that in theory is both them routines done and dusted. What I'm going to do though, I'm going to get rid of those routines. I'm going to start them from scratch to show you exactly how they're done, rather than editing them ones, maybe not that quite clear. So let's delete those two and we'll go through that. Okay, so we've previously edited the old routines to change it to show on the Echo Show 15. So what we're going to do now, rather than just leave it as an edit, I want to show you from start to finish on creating an Alexa routine with what we want to do. So I'll show you on my phone exactly the setup. So I'm inside the Alexa application here. So basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to click go to more at the bottom right hand corner and click on routines. top right hand corner of the screen, you've got the plus icon, which is to create a new routine. So I'm going to do a brand new one. So we're going to do show doorbell. So that's going to be the name of the routine. Click next. So when this happens, so when something happens, so obviously we need it when you press the doorbell. So I'll click on the plus button and go to smart home and find my Huson doorbell, which you can see is there. So capabilities, you've either got the doorbell event or a motion event. So you can do it if it detects motion on the camera, or you can do it when you press the doorbell. So I'm going to press that. The only action for the doorbell is when it's pressed. So we'll click on save. So at the moment we've got when something happens, which is when the Huson video doorbell is pressed. You've got the time period, the time choice there, the condition, the time condition. I want mine to be all day, all night. So at any point when it's pressed, it'll do this. You can change that if you think you're going to be out during the day, no point. So you want to do it from 5 PM till midnight, for example. You can do that, obviously, whenever you want. But I'm going to leave it as any time for hours. That's what we need in hours. So the action. So what we want to do first, as we said before, on the Echo Show, I want there to be a wait until it shows on there, which gives me the opportunity to check it on my phone. So I'm going to do a 10-second wait. So the first action I need there is a wait. So that's set to 30 minutes at the moment. Let me set that to 0 minutes, 5 seconds, 10 seconds. So 10-second wait. Someone presses the doorbell, 10 seconds goes by, gives me a chance to check it on my phone, look on my phone if I want to. If not, it'll show on the Echo Show. So 10 seconds next. So we want a second action. So what we need to do a customized action here. So the customized action is basically telling your device what to do. So it's like you standing in front of it and telling it to do something. So it's the very top one on the list. So maybe it does say there, for more actions, type in what you would ask Alexa to do. So because there isn't a command to show it, we need to tell her to do it. So I need to do show Huson doorbell, because that is exactly what I would do if I was stood in front of her, on the front of the Echo Show, tell her what to do. So go next. So we need to choose the device it's going to send this command from and to, basically. So what we need to do is find my Huson hub, which is my Echo Show 15. I named it Huson hub. So click on that. So right now we've got a new routine when the Huson doorbell is pressed at any time of the day, midnight to midnight. It'll wait for 10 seconds, so it won't do anything for 10 seconds at all. It'll just wait and do a timer. And at that point, it'll on my Echo Show 15, it will virtually say show Huson doorbell, which will then prompt the device to show the doorbell on screen. If I then try to click it on my phone, for example, it wouldn't allow it, because as we mentioned before, there's the single video stream allowed to one device, whether that's one phone, one tablet, one Echo Show device. And it's going to do that from the Huson hub that we've got down there, down at the bottom there. So I'm going to save that. So that's the show video doorbell routine created. So let's go to the stop one now. Okay, so create the stop one. So we're back in our routines. Let me just show you. I'll go back to the home page, go to more, routines, and create a new routine by using the plus icon at the top right hand corner of the screen. Let's click on the plus icon. So I'm going to do stop video doorbell. Next. Okay, that's my name. So again, the action again is when the video doorbell is pressed. So I'm going to find it again. So I've called it Huson doorbell. And it's when a doorbell press happens. So when the Huson doorbell is pressed, save. Again, when at any time of the day, we're not going to lock that down. So for this one, what we want it to do, so basically we want it eventually to stop showing the doorbell after a certain amount of time, which I want it to be over a minute. I want it to show for over a minute on there. So when the doorbell is pressed, it'll activate the other routine, the start of the show routine, which will wait 10 seconds and then show the doorbell. So what we want to do is on this one, is add an action to wait, this time for 1 minute and 10 seconds. So 1 minute and 10 seconds, it won't do anything
And within that 1 minute and 10 seconds, the other routine will be running and showing the doorbell on the Echo Show 15. Okay, so I click next. So that's my first action. And then my second action, again, is a customized action. We just want Alexa basically on that device, on that Echo Show, to stop. So we literally just type stop. That's so you can see the wording there, Alexa, stop. So we need to choose a device again, which is the Huson Hub, which is my Echo Show 15. And that's done, that's it. So it will be activated when the Huson doorbell is pressed, the same as the start routine. This one will wait 1 minute and 10 seconds and then stop. So even if I view my BlinkVideoDoorbell on my phone when I get the notification, this will still run and it will still do a stop. So, but it'll just do nothing because it's obviously the doorbell won't have started. I'll be watching it on my phone instead. So let's save that. Okay, so that's the stop routine created as well now. Okay, they're the two routines created, all done and dusted. They should work fine. They are what I had previously for the other one, but I've added the 10-second waiting on the show command. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a few different scenarios. I'm going to press the doorbell. I'm going to let it do its thing, and let's see if it shows on the Echo Show. So I'll do might have to jump from the doorbell to the Echo Show. So apologies if it jumps all over the place a little bit, but we'll do that. And what we'll do is we'll then do a second one, and we'll try and beat the 10 seconds. So on my phone, we'll try and see the video doorbell before the 10 seconds ends on the show command, which will stop it showing on the Echo Show 15. So let's stop talking rubbish now and jump over and do a demo.
Okay, so first test. I'm going to press the doorbell. Here we go. Doorbell pressed. Got the chime on the Blink Mini going off. And then we'll go into the kitchen. Got the other notifications going off. And then let's have a look at the Echo Show. So we've waited the 10 seconds. Hopefully this should kick in. Okay, first attempt, fail. So let's jump back to the routines. I'll just make sure I've saved them properly and then we'll give it another go. Okay, so I've just checked the app. I couldn't really see anything wrong with the routines. I've disabled them and re-enabled them, so turn them off and back on again. They are literally just created them, so whether it takes a little bit of time for them to be activated on the Amazon side, perhaps. So I've just disabled, re-enabled. I did have two old routines in there as well, which I've just deleted. They were disabled, but I've now deleted them. So let's head back into the doorbell. So I've not done anything else. I'll go to the doorbell. I'll press the doorbell. Here we go. Doorbell. Got a chime on the Blink Mini. And I'll walk through to the Echo Show. Okay, this time it has worked. Okay. So there we go, we've got it. So it waited the 10 seconds, which is me walking back in, and you can see I've got it there now on the screen. You can hear the audio coming from it. So it is working. So what we'll do is let me just leave that there, because we've done the stop command, which in 1 minute and 10 seconds should then kill this feed. So just to show you while we are waiting, we've still got the mic off there. And what we can do as well, this bottom right hand corner, if you can just see that, we've got the minimize, which is a picture in picture on there. So it should be somewhere maybe near the 40-second mark perhaps now. So we'll just give it a little bit longer. Let's go back to full screen. Let's got the volume controls here. I'll just turn the volume down a touch. So we're just waiting for that to kick in, that second routine. Sorry about the wait. Probably should have done a bit of a short wait time for the video, but that's not a problem. Shouldn't be too far off now, I don't think. Okay, come on. Okay. Safe to say that that second routine might have failed as well. So obviously the first time we did it, neither of them worked. Second time, the first one has definitely worked. We've also got the show one working, but the stop one isn't working. So let me jump over to the routine, have a quick look at it. Make sure I've not put like 5 minutes instead of, 5 minutes instead of 1 minute. So let me check that now. Okay, now I've checked the routine. The routine is fine. It's a genuine fail, which is kind of good to show you that it does fail. So I don't know if you can see it on my phone. The settings are definitely right. So I've still got the video there as well. It's not gone off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show the command should work on here. So if I do Alexa, stop. So that command should work. So what I'm going to do, we'll test it again, but this time, rather than wait 1 minute and 10 seconds, I'm going to drop that down and do 0 minutes and 20 seconds, so we're not just stood looking at a screen on the video. So let's do that next. So before, when I did it before, I just disabled it, re-enabled it, give it a little bit of a refresh, come back out of there, update it successfully. So they definitely both should work now. So let's go and do another test. Okay, hopefully third and final test of this. So we've got the doorbell. Let me press it. Again, the mini chime has gone off. That works every time without fail. Echo flex in there, gone off. Right, so the show routine is working perfect, which is what I found before. So let's wait. Should we only be, there we go, yeah. So you saw that there, stop. That's because we reduced it to 20 seconds. So 10 seconds, let me flip around and just speak about this. So the 10 seconds had passed for the doorbell to show, and obviously the routine kicks off at the exact same time. So it's counting to 20. When it reaches 20, it'll then stop the video. So obviously in real terms, that's not long enough to use it, because there's no point having it. So let me just nip back through again, we'll test it again, and we'll just see if the same thing happens. So we should see it drop off quite quickly. So I won't show you the doorbell, I'll just press it. So doorbell pressed, chime's gone off, flip round, so the show should kick in. It's 10 seconds in. So yes, you can hear the OK, which is the command being accepted. It's waiting for blink. And it should stop pretty quickly. There you go. Yeah. So that shows the routine's working now. So obviously for me, once we've done this video, once we've finished the video, I'll put mine back up to 1 minute and 10 seconds to get the actual usability out of it. But that is the both routines working now. I'm thinking maybe because I created the new routines quite fresh, quite new, that was just a delay from them updating to the devices perhaps. The previous Echo Show worked fine every single time, so I can only assume it's that. That's one thing to look out for. If it doesn't work immediately, maybe give it 5-10 minutes before you start testing it. So next up, we'll do the notification test on my phone and try and beat it showing on the Echo Show. Recording now as well at the same time. So the screen recording is showing at the same time. I'm going to press the doorbell. You'll see it pop up on my screen with the notification, the blink notification. What I'll do, let me just clear them first. Let me clear all my notifications off there so we don't see anything weird on there. So that's all my notifications cleared. Let's go and press the doorbell. So it's doorbell pressed. I've got the notification on the Blink app. I'll press that straight away. So it's loaded on the Blink app. So it's doing it there. Okay. So the command was sent to the Echo Show. So you can see I've got it on my phone, but it has failed on the Echo Show because I beat it basically to get it on my doorbell. On my phone. So that shows that 10-second rule does work. Maybe after 10 seconds isn't that long. 10 seconds isn't that long, really. So maybe up that to 15, but I'll see how I get on with that. But that's kind of proved that works. So that's good. Okay, final test. This test is pressing the doorbell and showing it does show on the notification on multiple devices at the same time. I did get a question on this on a previous video, so I want to show that in action just to show you that it does work on different phones and tablets. So let's do that now. So I've got my tablet set up there, my phone set up here. Let me just unlock that so we can get ready. So what I'll do, I'll just try and reach the doorbell. So notification on there. And notification on there as well. So I did press it on my tablet. See the audio feeding back there as well. So let me just show you. The Echo Show will have failed as expected because we beat it to it on the tablet itself. Just go show you it back there. There you go, got the continue button, which I pressed, it's still playing now.
Okay, just to summarise what we've done, what we've gone through. We obviously showed you my setup, showed you my Echo Show, showed you my BlinkVideoDoorbell, showed you where I've got the mini set up for the chime, and then went through the idea of the routines, what we wanted to get out of the routines, which we've eventually done. I showed you the previous routines I created and edited them to add in the new Echo Show 15. But rather than just an edit, we've then done a full creation of 2 new routines to show and stop the video doorbell on the Echo Show. We had the little issue initially with the routines not working. Again, I think that was just because I literally made them and tried to use them straight away. So that's probably just one to look out for if you've created one. Maybe give it 5 minutes or so. I don't know if that's an official thing from Amazon. I might look at that actually. So we did the routines. We then did a demo showing it actually working, showing it in action. So pressing the doorbell, the mini chime going off, and it appearing on the Echo Show. And then obviously after the 20 seconds, which I adjusted it to, which it did the stop, which was really cool. And then just to prove that you do still get notification on your phone, we did the doorbell, got it on my phone, and looked at the video doorbell on my phone live, which then stopped the Echo Show from showing it. And then to finish things off, we did the dual notification. So we did the doorbell, you got the notification on the doorbell, the mini chime, the tablet, and the phone. And then I viewed the Blink video doorbell on my tablet. So that shows you can beat it and still use a video doorbell as designed, I guess, on your mobile phone. So we've gone through a lot there. I know there's been a lot of talking. Hopefully it's not been boring, and if you have been looking for information, it's made sense. As I've previously said, any questions about what I've done in the video or other things that I maybe haven't covered or forgotten, please do put them in the comment section. I will respond to all comments in there and get back to people if we've got genuine questions or need any help. So please do drop them in. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you didn't, by all means give it a dislike. And if you want to follow along for more videos like this, more DIY videos as well, please subscribe. And my name is Ben. Thank you for watching Huson DIY.